channel, and I'm hanging out at the lounge at Sportsman's Warehouse because there's a fire and it's warm and there's a whole bunch of camping gear. And I got my Sportsman's Warehouse t-shirt on, and just like every other Sunday, it's snowing and blizzarding out. Anyway, wanted to go live this Sunday before the supposedly epic Super Bowl. And hey, how you doing, my friend? Madden 25, which I guess is kind of like a video game for football, the 25th year. I used to play Madden number 1. Has the Eagles winning 56% to 44% for the Kansas City Chiefs. Now, honestly, I think Buffalo should have been in the Super Bowl. I think it should have been a Buffalo Eagles Super Bowl, but hey, what do I know about camera angles and 1/3 of a football? Yeah, my friend from Finland, my son does the same thing. He comes home from work, he stays up late and watches movies till 2, 3 in the morning, and then he sleeps in to 12 or 1 o'clock. So, what can I say? I don't like getting up in the morning, but once I'm up, I'm up. And here's the weird part. I could drink a 300 milligram Black Rifle vanilla coffee bomb and go right to sleep. I mean, it keeps me awake. I used one driving back from southern PA last week, and it kept me awake. So I highly recommend, if you're driving somewhere and you like coffee, you need to stay alert, and you don't have any problems with caffeine. This is not medical advice by any means, just my personal like, and I could take it. I like the Black Rifle vanilla 300 milligram coffee bombs, and I'll sip one of those all the way back on a road trip, and it does the job. Anyway, they were out of vanilla, so I had to get a caramel vanilla one, so hopefully I like it. Yeah, I think you and my son would get along there. What I do is I end up falling asleep on my couch at night. End up watching a TV show or something just to chill out, and my spouse will go upstairs, and I don't feel like going to bed yet, especially on Sundays. I do not feel like going to bed on Sundays because that leads to Mondays, and that leads to another week of work, and then there's too little time to sit at the lounge at Sportsman's Warehouse and chat with all you guys. I did sneak to Tropical Smoothie Cafe and have one of their peanut butter supposedly healthy yogurt bowls, but it's got like chocolate and peanut butter and bananas and granola and almonds, and yeah, it's really good. Tastes like you're eating something really like sweet and decadent and bad, but it's healthy for you. I got my old sleeping bag out for one of my shorts, the ones I used in the fall, and I must have used it and put it away because it had a little bit of a musty. Yeah, I've slept in this for 3 or 4 nights in the woods smell. It wasn't bad, but I washed it and then I put it away. I got a Wiggy's bag, a 20-degree bag, custom made for me. It's like for the shorter lengths and wider, and it's 20 degrees, but it's perfectly fine for me in my tent and my cot with a mattress pad, and it's comfortable, and it comes with a pillow. So anyway, that's usually my go-to bag. Anyway, the more you wash this bag, because it's unbonded lamellate and it's treated with silicone, so it's hydrophobic, the better it is. It doesn't compress real well. It has a compression stuff sack, but you're not going to get it as small as down. But it's going to last you forever. It's got a heavy-duty number 10 YKK zipper, too. Hey, riding with Gypsy. Hello. Cool. Hey, great. I hope that by spiritually arousing, you mean that you're getting closer to the big guy upstairs. And yeah. Anyway, riding with Gypsy. How you doing, buddy? Hey, if you can subscribe, yeah, peak easy. Hope you're doing well. I literally have to tell you guys this. I parked next to a car outside Tropical Smoothie Cafe, and I think medicinal marijuana is legal here, but you know, it smells like skunks, okay? Anyway, I parked next to this car, and he almost took my leg off pulling out, and it was just radiating out of the car, like wafting out of the vents of the windows. And I just looked at the guy, and I'm not sure he should have been driving. Hey, Gumar, I'd apply to immigrate legally. That's what I would do. Yeah, I would apply to immigrate legally. What was on your homemade burger? You know, I don't know why, but I always like my burgers with cheese. I had 2 burgers this weekend. I had one at a place called Buffalo Wild Wings, and it was a triple bacon cheeseburger. And, you know, when they call it a triple burger now, it's like the size the burger used to be, and they break it up into 3 patties, and they smash it and make it thinner, and so they could say it's triple. And it had bacon on it and all the other condiments and fries. And then I had a large Sam Adams cherry wheat beer with the cherries in it. It was ridiculous. It was like $24. So then we went out with friends on Friday, and I had the bacon jam burger at Eaton Park. And again, that was okay. I got the salad bar with it, and I ate more of the salad bar. That's saying something for a carnivore like myself. Oh, Zacchaeus, we could eat together, and you could stay up late with my son. And then we could go out in the woods and have adventures, just as long as I don't have to ski, because I'm a snowshoeing kind of guy. I like plodding along on my snowshoes. Got a nice pair from Cabela's. But yeah, you don't want to see me on skis. It's ugly. I don't have those Finnish genes in me. Hey, I hope that we get some more people on here. It's a nice Sunday sitting around, and really, this can be your chat. You guys can say where you are, keep it cordial, talk about food, talk about gear. Ask me questions about camping gear. Ask me questions about sleeping bags or tents. I'll tell you what, I just went to Walmart. Do not ever buy a tent that says water resistant, okay? You're gonna suffer, okay? You want a tent that's gonna keep you dry. Yeah, no, I need snowshoes, okay? I need snowshoes. Yep, 5'9", 200 pounds. Anyway, yeah, there's a peninsula that's really great for snowshoeing out here. You can follow a lot of rabbit trails. Well, that's a good question, because I am Sicilian, and we always used to joke that my dad was one step away from the family, if you know what I mean. But my dad was a barber, and I've worked honestly all my life, but hey, I could probably get along with the homeboys in Sicily. Yeah, I know. I just saw that. I might have to do one. My other house getting all excited for the Super Bowl. I'm all right with it. You know, it's all about Kelsey and Taylor Swift, and are the Chiefs going to three-peat? Dude, I just wanted to see Buffalo win. I would have liked to see that. I would have liked to see the Steelers go a little further again. But, hey, I digress. Yeah, the 800th video. My God, who knew I could talk so much? Maybe by the 8,000th video, I'll be able to monetize and make $12.31. I do have a PayPal donation link on my channel, though, if anyone in the Musk family of wealth wants to donate to a nice channel on outdoor adventure. Yeah, you know what? I want to go outside again. I just have not. I've not had the gumption to go. I've camped hundreds of times in my life in all sorts of conditions. I've been in the woods, middle of nowhere with a pack on my back hundreds of times in my life. And this year, to be honest with all of you, I'm just trying to survive driving around. I'm trying to survive doing my job. I'm trying to take care of my family. I just put 10 pounds of ice melter out of my driveway. It's almost the second week of February. Come on. Anyway, I just haven't had the gumption to want to go out and sit in a hot tent and practice not freezing and walk outside in the snow, because that's what I'm doing here. But yeah, no, I just wanted to come on today, and hopefully we get a few people on here. I don't know, is everybody making nachos for the Super Bowl or something? I mean, I don't know, in the other countries, I don't know if the Super Bowl's a big thing or not. I do have a brother-in-law that I'm very happy to have, and we didn't do our yearly camping trip this year. However, he gave me some very kind of bad news. Our favorite microbrewery, Log Yard Brewery in Kane, PA, has closed for business. That is a shame. They made the best vanilla bourbon porter I've ever tasted in my life. You could go in there and hang out and play cornhole and darts. You could sit in an open-facing area looking out onto the sidewalk and watch people walk by. It was a nice place to actually feel like you had a life and chill out. And they had finger foods, and they had beer you can take with you, and they had like clothing, and then they had should have got one, a Log Yard Zippo lighter. Hey, South Korea, I love South Korea. Shout out to Suella in South Korea. Yes, I love South Korea. I don't know if I'd eat kimchi, but South Korean barbecue and the South Korean, what is it? Oh my gosh, they have like the South Korean wings at Buffalo Wild Wings. Oh, anything when I see the South Korean stuff, I love it. I'd love to have the money to just go to South Korea for a week and visit all the restaurants and see all the sights. So shout out to Suella in South Korea. Thank you for being on the chat. Please share me. Please subscribe. I'm trying to do a chat at least once a week and get people from all around the world in here. If you guys have any questions about camping gear or stuff, I did teach survival stuff to Boy Scouts. I did teach people how to pack packs. I had trail clinics. I took people on hikes. Okay, I do know some things. Yeah, you're right. It's not really that big of a deal in the rest of the world. Soccer is, the football there. I don't know. It's a big deal here, and it's a big deal here because Taylor Swift is dating Kelsey, and this is the third time in a row. And to be honest with you, I'd be amazed if Philadelphia Eagles win. I'd like to see a team from around here win, but to be honest with you, I'm from Pennsylvania, and I thought the Buffalo Bills deserved it. Okay, guys. Like I said, this is the My Camping Adventures channel, hanging out live at Sportsman's Warehouse. And I've sat here dozens of times, and I just noticed this last week in the animal display up there. Got the nice fire going. Got a real firewood there, but it's a fake fire. Got some chairs. You guys could be hanging out here with me. Hey, who is this guy? My name is the Outdoor My Camping Adventures channel, and yes, I'm an outdoor guy. And I talk about camping gear. I do adventures. I do e-biking, kayaking, hike in the middle of the woods, show stuff around our area. And I've been doing more live streams and chats lately because it's winter, 6 months of the year here. And I'm in Northwest PA, sitting in the lounge of Sportsman's Warehouse. You're welcome. Like a few like-minded individuals to hang out with and sit by the campfire, and for all those of adult legal age, maybe drink a Jack and Coke Zero. Hello from Boston, Massachusetts. One of my favorite beers is Sam Adams. I just had a Sam Adams cherry wheat on Friday. You got to get it cold though, and you got to have the cherries in it. I ate a triple bacon cheeseburger at Buffalo Wild Wings. We could have hung out together, or I could come to Boston and hang out and have Sam Adams with you. Sounds like a plan, my friend. Hey, if you could subscribe, and then usually I try and have chats on the weekends. You're more than welcome to hang out. Does anybody have any questions on camping gear, camping adventures, where to go around here? Share their adventures? Yeah, it really is good, but you know what? The cherry wheat has to be cold, okay? I went to TGI Fridays and it wasn't cold and they didn't have the right cherries. It just wasn't the same. You got to go someplace where it's cold and it's fresh, and they put those cherries in there, and it's really good. Okay, that's my new. That's on my bucket list now, to find that Finnish beer called Lancaro. I have a friend. I kid you not. There's something online where you can drink unique beers and you get like cards. You get like digital coins for that. This person travels around the world to see how many unique beers he can drink. He's in the finance game. He has money. He's older, probably nearing retirement age. I think he's drank like 5,498 unique beers. Okay? I just usually try and find a good beer where I go. And I have a question about Mexican beers. How come they're only good when you put a lime in them? I don't understand. Yep. Squawk, squawk. Please subscribe. Yes, there are. There are. You're definitely right. You know, they have LiDAR, though, that they can fly on drones and they can penetrate the ground now. You know, and then they have drones with FLIR and flying like that. Used to think I could just go off into the forest and put my hammock up and be at peace, but I'm sure they would detect my heat signature. Thank you, DBAPTA. And you'll have to give me a little bit more notice. I'm driving up here on 6 hours for us to hang out. I do have some land in the Allegheny Forest. I can't build on it, though, because it's a floodplain, but it's a great place to pitch a tent. And so I'm just hanging out on a Sunday with you guys. Northman, no, I'm not in Florida. I wish I was in Florida. Because if I was in Florida, I wouldn't be sitting in the lounge area of Sportsman's Warehouse on a Sunday afternoon by the fake fire that still gives off heat, looking at the snow and the ice outside, wishing I was in Florida. I know you guys got mosquitoes the size of quarters, but, you know, we all have our issues. So, Northman, if you could subscribe, I'd appreciate it. I'm trying to get to at least 1,100 subscribers pretty soon. Cool. Yeah, they always do that in the U.S. They always rename something slightly. Hey, my Finnish friend, I saw something in here that I kind of made a joke about my son about. They have a bear horn now, and I kind of texted my spouse and said, hey, you can buy this to get our son up in the morning. Man, could you imagine? Yep. Hey, to ask you a serious question, the sec is, um, read an article in the news here a couple of days ago about Russia violating Finnish airspace. Is that something that you guys heard about in the news over there? Sometimes the news we get here, just like everywhere, is skewed to certain things, and then you never hear anything else about them. But definitely, I have your health and welfare and best interest in mind, my friend. Hope there's a lot more cheeseburgers with ketchup and cheese in your future, and a lot more skiing, and a lot more of my camping adventures videos. But, you know, as kids, we all used to go outside. We used to go outside and we used to play baseball or frisbee or kickball or just sit on each other's porch because we knew whose moms had made good food that day. And my one friend's mom made the best coffee cake, and they called it Arnold Palmer. It's half iced tea and half lemonade. My mom made ricotta pie. This other kid's house you'd never eat at because, well, let's just say you didn't know how long the food had been in the fridge. And I'm going to tell you a really gross story that I still remember to this today, 40 years later, 40 some years later. We were over at this kid's house in the neighborhood, sitting on his couch. All right, his sister and her friend were cute. All right. I walk in to go inside, and this kid was kind of I don't know what the name is. I can't say it on the channel. I open the door, and he punches me in the chest like he's cool or something. I'm like, yeah, okay. So we walk in. We're sitting on the couch. He was a little younger than the rest of us, so he's always trying to prove something. And then talking to his sisters. And my friend just reached under the couch for some reason and pulled out a plate that was encrusted with mac and cheese and a fork stuck to it in green mold. I still think that's humorous. We just put it back under the couch, didn't say a word. The other thing is, he had a graduation party, and he had this big meat plate on the table. And picture the biggest, I don't know if it was a Doberman or what it was, but picture a big slobbering dog with like stuff coming out of his jowls, and Anyway, the dog's name was Cleo, and we came inside to get some lunch and meat and stuff off the tray, and Cleo was up on the table munching down on all the cold cuts. Okay, we immediately kind of shooed the dog away and told our friend about it. Dudes and dudettes, all they did was rearrange the meat on the tray, and they still served it to everybody. I sat in this kid's basement one time as a teenager, and he had a nail sticking out of his chair, and the nail went through the back of my shirt and into my skin, and I put bag balm on it for cow's udders. Yeah. Does everybody have somebody like that in their neighborhood? Oh, I need love. Ha! Cool. Love from India. Well, India, love from northwestern Pennsylvania and the USA from the lounge at Sportsman's Warehouse. If you can subscribe, I'd love to have you. What's that Indian dish? My friend's been to India 3 times. Is it kilsh? Is it kind of like a milky and ice creamish? I could go for some kilsh right now. Anyway. That's cool, Zacchaeus. Yeah, I watch Beard Meats Foods videos, and in fact, I'll probably watch his video this week later today. I wish I could eat like that and have like 3 million subscribers. And also there's like, not that I blame him, there's all these videos of let's say cute ladies, cute girls jumping off like boats and stuff and diving and recording themselves with GoPros and getting 300,000 views. You guys wouldn't want to see me do that. Hey, there might be some good scenery, me kayaking in the summer, but we'll leave it at that. But hey, no, I appreciate all you guys. I appreciate everybody who subscribes. And I'm going to go walk around Sportsman's warehouse pretty soon and check out what's new, looking for that needle in the haystack, that gem. And I appreciate all you guys and following my poor man's version of a Truman Show and my camping adventures. Please like, click, share, subscribe. And my friend in Finland, have a cheeseburger for me this week. Take care.